A treatment session using Neuro Emotional Technique can be conducted in many ways. NET can be used in a brief manner to process one particular area of concern, or it can be used more thematically to cover a variety of presenting dynamics. This longer treatment portrayal video shows how I use NET with Timothy during what resembles a 45-minute treatment session.
Let's start with the drained work feeling.
Okay. So
But you have permission to move wherever you want to go.
Okay, good. So all I want you to do first, just close your eyes. Just take a nice deep breath. And then all I want you to do is just tuning into that moment. I don't know if it's at the end of the day, at the end of the week, when you just feel so drained and you have nothing left. And then when you're ready, just hold your arm up. That feeling's already there. Good.
The NET process leads Timothy to describe more about feeling drained, combined with the emotion of oversympathetic, or Timothy's significant sensitivity to his successful private practice.
And it took a lot out of them too, because there was a lot of disappointment and there was a lot of near misses and just never quite worked. It never quite worked.
Timothy then goes on to describe how pursuing the dream came with pressure.
I think the definition of was the family okay was how is that work? In my reality,
right.
Are we okay is how's all that going?
I then lead Timothy into processing his sensitivity to the stress and importance of this pursuit.
Light touch there. Take a nice deep breath. 5-year-old you. Okay, we'll rest for a second.
Okay.
Anything you want to share?
Not really. Just, I think it was that way for me. Like,
Yeah.
we're okay if things are going well.
Yeah.
And if they're not, then we're not.
Ooh.
I then help Timothy process 2 more emotions related to the draining nature of the racehorse pursuit at age 5. Then we move to an additional draining dynamic around Timothy's work in the present.
Even today with clients, I'm nervous, like, did I say something wrong in this session? Is this going to be the last session I ever do because I'm going to like make a mistake? Right. It's just that it's gotten a lot better, but just that undercurrent.
Underlying, yeah.
Yeah, that underlying just unease.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Can you feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah? And like what percentage of intensity would you put it at?
I've worked on it and it's gotten better, but probably like it gets to 50 or 60 now.
Okay, so even just going right there. Okay, good, amazing. Good. Ooh, we're moving along. Good. Checking the concept of modeled instability, paranoia. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And like say no more.
Yeah. This feeling of like I can never fully relax because one mistake is the end of me.
Ooh.
It's like that.
Harsh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Okay. So when you were conception to 10, conception to 5, conception to 4, at 5, yeah. So this paranoia that one mistake and like that was the end of you. Anything come to mind?
Yeah, where I go is like with racehorses that can be true.
Yeah.
Like the wrong injury and they're done.
Yeah.
And they may be dead. But just like 1 or 2 things of bad luck and somebody can just be wiped out.
Well, yeah, it's like in sports, like that one injury, you're done
Right.
for life.
Right.
Yeah, so, but for you, right, you're a kid. You are so resilient and so able to bounce back. Why do you think you would have taken on that harshness of, if I mess up once, I'm done? Like, there is no
Well, it was
return.
kind of true, the aura. It was kind
Yeah.
of true in the aura.
The energy
of-
around you.
Yeah, because, and it was true for my parents. Like 1 or 2 things go wrong, we're done.
Yeah.
And it's not that they're bankrupt, but it's like back to the life that was sort of just the everyday, more drudging.
Yeah. Yeah.
making a living, but it's not exciting.
Yeah.
So one or two things and they lose their dream. And I think I still have this feeling that one or two mistakes, I could lose my practice, I could lose my dream. It could just all go away.
Yeah. Hence, of course, that underlying feeling that just sits there.
Yeah.
I then lead Timothy back to age 5 and into his emotional reality at the time.
So holding nice and strong there. Amazing. Nice deep breath. That paranoia, let it run through your body. Your rest for a second.
Okay.
It's good stuff. Anything you want to share? Just even in the whole process of all these things coming together.
I just never made that connection, right?
Yeah.
Just the connection between one or two pieces of really bad luck could have ruined them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's probably not going to ruin me.
Right.
Right, but it's just still lodged in my
Yeah.
system.
And knowing the distinction between you as a human being who is up for lessons and growth and resiliency. And again, this is not like a physical sport. Like, yeah,
Right.
if you break something, you're out, you're done. Like, there's more opportunity for you to thrive and also be nourished while you thrive.
Right.
You know?
At this point, about a third of the way through the treatment session, Timothy's drained feeling in relation to work is significantly improved, and the muscle biofeedback response tests strong. It is now time to process Timothy's drained feeling when going home at the end of the day.
Where would there be low self-esteem about the home that you live in? Somewhere in regards to this draining feeling.
Empty.
Tell me more. You said that with clarity.
Yeah, no. So I go home and it's empty and I'm alone and I have my dog who's great, but there's no way to really change the energy. It's not like going home to someone and it's vibrant and I get to share things with and share life with. It's I go home and it's sad and lonely.
Do you feel as though that loneliness, like when you come home every night, is it the reminder of it and it just like gets deeper and deeper? Or is it just the
No, I think it's the material part of it. It's the tangible part of it, of like not having that person to share with.
Yeah.
I then use the muscle test to find the original event where there was low self-esteem related to this type of loneliness. The test takes us to a relational interaction at 25, and Timothy describes the related loneliness and low self-esteem.
And I was, enamored by her. And it was like, this is what I want. This is how I want to feel when I'm around somebody. I thought it could be great. Like, this could be my person.
And then what
And
happened?
it just fizzled out. She moved on and wasn't interested in a relationship and wasn't interested in pursuing anything. And that was understandable, but to me it was crushing. Like, that was just crushing because it's like I could see it. Like, I could feel it.
It was tangible.
It was tangible.
Yeah.
Like it can be this. Like, this, it can be this
Yes.
for the rest of my life.
I want you to go right into it because I
Yeah.
know you can already feel
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So just hold nice and strong there. Good. Right there. Let it really process through that low self-esteem, that crushing.
And the why didn't she want me? I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
After Timothy has processed his low self-esteem at 25, I help him process another related emotion from a previous relationship. At this point, when he reimagines his drained feeling when going home at night, the muscle test is strong, and I then pivot to a related theme.
So we're just going to go right back into that drained feeling. So just close your eyes. I want you to tune into it. But because relationships did come up, we're right in that alleyway. So just hold nice and strong for me, okay? I'm okay being single.
I'm okay being single.
Yeah, okay. What's the most despairing part about it?
On the outside looking in
Mm-hmm.
to all the things that matter most.
Yeah. Tell me more.
Like all the experiences, all the connection, all the fun, all the adventure.
And even like the intimacy and like that.
Right. All the
that
intimacy, the richness.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just not there.
Yeah.
At this point, Timothy and I are about 2/3 of the way through the treatment session, but I know that we are not finished. When we want something badly in our lives, it can be common for parts of ourselves or our experiences to work against us. Timothy has shared that he experiences a common feeling when he is in relationships, and that while he has worked on this feeling, certain aspects of it remain.
So tell me about that feeling that you get in relationships.
I am in a relationship.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell me about that
So it's
feeling.
good, and I get nervous, and then it starts feeling like, oh, this can't work, and there's this point where it crosses the edge, and it just gets really, really scary.
I then test for the dominant emotion related to the feeling that Timothy is describing, and the emotion that surfaces is defensive. I ask Timothy what he is defending against, and he and I discuss it together.
If there's a defensiveness that you have toward the person that you're with as you guys are growing closer, right? And more things are becoming transparent. I don't know if it's that.
Oh, it's like I kind of pull back.
Yes. Yeah. So in that defensiveness, it's like
I
a
pull back.
Yeah, mechanism.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I almost kill the thing I want because I pull back away from it.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I'm going to be too defined by them. I'm not going to be me anymore.
Oh, so you're afraid of also losing your autonomy in it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So, interesting. Let's check the concept of the original time where there was this defensiveness because you were feeling like you were losing your autonomy or your sense of self in something. Okay. So when you were at conception at 10, okay, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, okay. So 20 to 25, at 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay, so what was 28 defensive? How did you process that at that time?
I internalized it all. Like it was just, I put it right here.
28-year-old you building up that defensiveness because you'd gotten close and you had allowed
And all I could do was kind of like stay silent and just,
Yeah.
eat it inside, like eat the stress.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
just.
I then help
Nice
Timothy
breath is
begin
that
to
defensiveness
process.
At 28.
The next emotion that surfaces is nervous, and Timothy goes on to describe how it was very hard to maintain his sense of self-autonomy and move on. Instead, there was an ongoing sense of nervousness and unease, including in the context of holding out hope.
So what was the worst part that you stuck with it?
The worst part about sticking with it?
At that time, yeah.
Oh, just that nervousness all the time. Like just that elevated sense of
Edginess.
edginess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. Just kind of like that simmering, can never really relax fully.
In roughly 45 minutes, Timothy has processed feeling drained at work and at home, and he has worked on multiple dynamics related to his desire for a relationship, including one that could prevent him from accepting and embracing what he wants. The ability to process multiple sides of issues with the related stressors from a deep mind-body perspective is a hallmark of the NET process.